Welcome to Polk Today. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and today is Thursday, October 9th, 2014. It's a meeting day for the Polk Transportation Planning Organization. The Polk TPO is the lead transportation planning agency for Polk County. It develops transportation plans and programs for Polk County as mandated by the federal and state legislation, which are designed to meet our community's short and long-term travel needs. The TPO provides a forum for cooperative decision-making regarding countywide transportation issues. It is comprised of a 19-member policy board of local elected officials, staff, and advisory committees. The meeting kicks off at 9 a.m. in the BOCC boardroom and is broadcast right here on PGTV. You know, taking out the trash is part of your normal routine. But not all trash is the same, and there are items that you can't take to the curb, like old tires. They have to be taken directly to the county landfill. Now, a few times a year, Polk County Waste and Recycling makes it easier to rid yourself of tires with their mobile tire recycling events. Katie Yoxall with Keep Polk County Beautiful has the details on an event coming up this month in Bartow.
Keep Polk County Beautiful hosts several cleanup and recycling events. To talk about our upcoming tire recycling event, we have Scott Reeves, Keep Polk County Beautiful's board president.
Hello, I'm Scott Reeves, Waste and Recycling Specialist for the School Board of Polk County and president of Keep Polk County Beautiful. And I never get tired of talking about tire recycling in Polk County. I want to let you know what Keep Polk County does for residents in Polk County when it comes to tire recycling. Throughout the year, we hold tire recycling events where residents can bring old tires from their yard or maybe tires that are laid around their neighborhood in for recycling to help clean up the neighborhood. You're allowed to bring up a maximum of 24 tires at a time. If you have any questions regarding the number of tires or the size of tires that you can bring to our recycling events, please go to the Keep Polk County Beautiful website for more information. I do want to let you know about an upcoming event that we have in Bartow. October 18th will be a tire recycling event and household hazardous waste collection event in Bartow at Bartow High School.
Thank you, Scott. For more information on our upcoming projects, cleanup events, and tire recycling events, visit keeppolkcountybeautiful.org. I'm Katie Yoxall, and thank you for doing your part to keep Polk County beautiful.
You know, for many, a website is the first glimpse of an end user. A website that is easy to navigate can greatly benefit the mission of both the user and your business. The Polk County Board of County Commissioners recently redesigned the county website. Jeremy Morady and Dwayne Boykin have the details on what visitors to polk-county.net can expect.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Morady, and with me here is Dwayne Boykin, our Polk County's IT Internet Manager, and we're here to talk about the new website that launched on October 1st. As you can see behind us, it's a whole new look and something that we really needed to go to from our previous website. Let's face it, in my own experience, I can say that it was hard to navigate, and we needed to make a lot of changes. And so we're here to talk about the changes that we've made in the last year as this has been put together, things to make things easier for people to use. And really want to talk to Dwayne here, and if you can go over some of these changes. I mean, obviously the look is a big thing from where we had been before, but I know there's a whole lot of stuff, and us working together these last few months and putting stuff together. So
yeah, it's been a very interesting little ride here. You've been with us about, what, 6 or 7 months now, and we started this venture back around the January, February timeframe. And you're right, trying to navigate on our old website was very difficult. When we were trying to go through to figure out, exactly how much was there. We had discovered, what was it, some 35,000 content blocks, and so part of my goal was to make sure that we reduce that content. If you ever go into restaurant, you know, and some of those restaurants, they have these huge menus, and you're flipping through this menu, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to eat here, you know.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes that's what happens with a website. You can get too much information on there, or it becomes cluttered, and especially over time, if you don't manage it very well, your websites just become very unusable. And during this next phase that we were going through, we wanted to make sure that, you know, we were positive about making sure that we engaged that citizen or that resident, you know, when they were going to be using the website, to where they could find exactly what they needed. And the first way to do that is start to reduce some of that content. So we had about almost an 85% reduction overall in the content that was on the.
It was quite a bit.
It was a lot of it was a lot of work. It really was. Yes.
Well, if you can go through some of the new features that we've got on here, I know everything. We've really kind of condensed a lot of this information and ways for folks to get to see what is most important to them, and if they want to see extra stuff, they're more than welcome to browse around.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, social media is becoming big. It's been big for several years now, and especially in government. Government needs to continue to find ways to engage and start to use social media a little bit more. And I know the county's done a very good job. We just haven't done it any justice on our old website. And of course now I think we're doing a very good job. Some of the icons that you'll see there at the top are, you know, being able to engage not only with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, but we also have what's called a social media wall. And we have other things like in maybe Instagram and Pinterest accounts that we use inside the county as well. And that kind of just is more like going to a sports bar and having, you know, all the TV showing all the football games at one time, you know. And that's basically what we're doing with our social media. And it's a very nice feature that I think everyone will actually enjoy.
And you can filter through that as well. So if you don't want to see, you know, all of the Facebook posts that we make on there, and you just want to see YouTube and the PGTV episodes that they put on, you can filter that out as well.
Yeah, you'll see the little icons at the very top of that bar. You just click on those little icons that everyone's familiar with, and it just kind of begins to filter things in and out for you.
Sure. Well, also looking at some of the things we haven't had before, the details that we have going on with looking at parks that so many people go to around the county, and those coming outside of the county learning about those types of things.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Talk to us a little bit about
that. I mean, especially, you know, if you'll look at those top bars there, our community, county services, doing business, your government. We wanted to make sure that we just drove people to exactly why they were coming to a government website. You know, let's be honest. This is not an entertaining website. Right. It's information, and so we want to make sure that we got the information to those who were coming to visit our website, and definitely in our parks area. It's a big expansion, and I know that yourself, you've gone out and done a lot of photos for our park areas, and I think we've had some other contributions. But I think the new website is going to really portray our parks in a really great way. That
was one of the fun things in getting through this, is learning about, you know, all the things that we have to offer that you really couldn't find on the old website, and things that I never knew about, in getting out there and learning about these things. So now we've got photos to show folks where that is. We've got these pop-up information boxes that you know, can give you some more, you know, that meat that you really want to see, and you know, if you're trying to decide your weekend or whatnot.
Yeah, if you recall, a lot of our old pages, they were very wordy. You know, everybody would just start writing stuff. It was good information to have, but you know, who had, you know, 15 minutes to read about, you know, what's the median house price here in the county, where we're just showing a picture of that, you know, getting people in and out of those pages quickly, because that's really what, you know, websites are all about anyway, is to let me find the information, let me find it now, and let me just move on to the next thing. And definitely I think everyone's going to really like the expansion of the parks area.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be, I think, some nice things on the horizon. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Staying on top of the events here at Polk today includes a look at the weather for the latest forecasts, conditions, and a look at what's happening in the tropics. We take you to the Emergency Operations Center with EOC Coordinator Billy Abernathy. Hey, Billy.
Thanks, Brian. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Manager from the Emergency Operations Center. And this is your weather brief for Thursday, October 9th, 2014. For today, we can expect a high of 91, low of 70, with a humidity of 95%. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 9 to 14 miles per hour with higher gusts of 20 miles per hour throughout the day. No rain in the forecast until Sunday, and I'll touch upon that whenever we get to it. For Friday, we can expect a high of 91, low of 68, sunny skies. Winds will be from the east at 5 to 14 miles an hour, also gusts of 20 miles per hour or higher throughout the day. For Saturday, we can expect a high of 90, low of 68. Winds will be from the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour with sunny skies. And for Sunday, we can expect a high of 89, low of 71, a 20% chance of thunderstorms generally after 2 p.m. Winds will be from the east-southeast at 5 miles per hour. And now to the allergy level. The allergy level currently is moderate for ragweed, elm, and chenopod's. Pollen rate for Friday will remain at moderate rate. And now to the tropics. Currently, emergency management is monitoring 3 areas in the tropics. The first area, identified with the yellow circle, is a low pressure system several hundred miles northeast of the Leeward Islands. Currently, this system is kind of disorganized with shower activity, but environmental conditions could become more favorable in the next couple of days as this system moves generally to the northwest at a drift, sometimes maybe up to 3 miles per hour. Development of this system in 48 hours currently is at 20%, and in 5 days at 30%. Another area identified with the white circles in the Atlantic, this system has strong convection associated with it. This system is also moving to the west at 12 miles per hour. And the third area is identified with the blue circles in the eastern Atlantic. This system has a 111 millibar low pressure system associated with it with strong convection. This system is also moving to the west at 10 miles per hour. I'm Bill Abernathy, Polk County Emergency Manager from the Emergency Operations Center. I'll see you back here tomorrow on PGTV. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Billy. And finally, Polk County Fire Rescue recently opened a new fire station in southeastern Polk County in the Sunray and West Frostproof area on US 27. The Polk County Board of County Commissioners has approved the establishment of a fire station to reduce response times to medical and fire emergencies in that area. The station provides response to medical and fire incidents in the area daily on a 24-hour basis. As one of the largest departments in the state, Polk Fire's network of 45 fire and rescue stations responds to about 75,000 calls each year. It has more than 150 vehicles and apparatus and employs nearly 525 full-time personnel. Polk County Fire Rescue also recently was ranked the 39th largest fire department in the United States. Hey, that's going to do it for today's show. As a reminder to keep current with programs or progress in the county, you can visit us online at polk-county.net or check us out on Facebook and Twitter, or even take a look at the Polk County YouTube channel. I invite you to join us Friday as we continue our trip down the Heritage Trail, get a highlight from Sports Central, and go polking around with Hank Longo. For Polk Today, I'm Brian Lacey, and we'll see you tomorrow.